What's up, y'all? It's Misha Danielle, and welcome to the first segment of Chit Chat, where we just talk real. This is strictly real life talk. Chit Chat is when you make conversation about stuff that most people don't want to touch on. If it's not trending, they don't want to touch on it. But if you tune into a Chit Chat video, we can get into some deep things. I'm not sure if this will be a weekly thing, a monthly thing, once a year thing. Y'all just stay tuned. We'll figure it out as we go. But I just wanted to talk about getting your bag, like getting to the money, getting to the paper, if you will. Because a lot of people now, they feel as though they have to be at a certain place in life in order to feel like they have it all. So it doesn't matter how old you are. This video is for you, because you do not have to have a certain thing in order to feel like you are an adult, to feel like you're accomplished, in order to feel validated, accepted, loved, appreciated. If anybody is telling you that, I need you to let them go. I need you to drop them, because they are truly a setback. You don't need that. You know, when we get our bag, in a sense, that means we are getting to the things that truly will help us become successful people. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. When it comes to getting your bag, this is something that takes time. This is something that doesn't happen overnight. And a lot of people think that in order to make it, you got to hurry up and do something and be an overnight success. No. Like, we talk too much about successful people, but we never talk about the struggles that they had to endure in order to get there. And we need to be more realistic, because we've got all this social media, and we think if we're not doing that, or we're the same age as that person and they have this, they have that, and they need to have done all these things and you haven't, and you don't feel like you are it. That's the true problem. We've got to stop all that. Like, we really have to be open and honest and just be genuinely ourselves. When I think about the things that I have accomplished thus far, I really think to myself, this was not easy at all. And I am so appreciative. I am so blessed. I am just so grateful that I have what I have now. And I'm excited for the things that I don't have just yet that I plan to obtain. There's no time limit on these things. There is just a strategy. There's a goal. There's a thought process. And again, it does take time to get to wherever that you would like to go. Another thing I want to touch on this video is support. A lot of us think that when we start our businesses, you know, I believe the pandemic allowed a lot of people to start their own businesses and at least try it out. Just a great way for everybody to learn a little entrepreneurship. And many of you thought that your friends and your family were going to support you and just help your business skyrocket, and it just did not happen. I want you to know that's normal. I also want you to know, don't depend on it, because a lot of the times you may expect your friends, your family to support you in its entirety. But I've realized that they don't, and it doesn't mean they don't love you as much as you thought they did. It doesn't mean that they despise you. I mean, it could be, but we don't think that way. But one thing is that sometimes family and friends, it's hard for them to see you as that business owner when you're their sister, right? Or you are their cousin and you have this brick and mortar. It just, they can't picture that. They can't see that you're meshed into that, like you're everything. They can't separate that, so they don't see the vision. And it doesn't mean that they don't like you, don't appreciate you, they don't value you. It just simply means that they just don't see it in that way. Oftentimes, I'll have an idea, I'll brainstorm it, I'll run across people, and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But they don't get it. If they're not into content creation, they're not going to be like, yeah, let's do that. You need to be filming it right now. They don't have that passion like I do. So I want you all, as you're continuing to grow and excel in whatever it is, I want you to just think about yourself and your own passion. And the only thing you can do is just hope that those friends, those families, those close people, that they do support you. But I promise you guys, your biggest support is going to come from people that you do not know. They know you, but you don't know them. And I know that sounds crazy, but luckily we live in the social media era that they might like your YouTube channel and they just see your lifestyle and they admire you and therefore they want to support you. They might like a business. They might like your business idea and your post on Instagram. They might love your IG stories or reels, your TikToks, whatever it is. They really admire it and they're like, you know what? I like that. I support them. Whatever she or he makes, I'm gonna go get it. You got people that genuinely know that if it came from you, if it's something thought out from you and they support you, they're gonna support everything you do. And again, those are people that you do not know in real life. If you saw them in the street, you would not know that that's your supporter. That's crazy, but it's realistic. So let's stop worrying about if your cousin, if your aunt, if your uncle, whoever, mom or dad, do not support your dream. It doesn't mean that your dream isn't worth it. It doesn't mean that that goal that you have set for yourself is little. You can set small goals, big goals, whatever. And if it's worth all the blood, sweat, and tears that you're gonna put into it, it's worth it. And people may not see it like you do, but that doesn't mean stop. I have a whole entire goal book and I will have to do a separate video on it. I have a planner. I've always got things written down so that I can make sure I've got that mindset where I know to keep on going. I don't want to get too lax. As you guys know, I do mention the inconsistency on the channel. Sometimes, to be honest, you can get really lax and I don't want that to continue to happen. When you got a goal out there, you got to keep pushing for it. If that means constant planning, if that means doing things a little bit differently just to get the job done, so be it. Do it. And I just want my subbies, my viewers who will hopefully become subbies, I want y'all to be happy. I want you guys to live unapologetically. I want you to do the things that you love, be around the people who you love and love you back. And if that means taking a step back and reevaluating your inner circle, then so be it, because you really want people around you that are for you. And of course, you want that support, but again, support comes in all shapes, sizes, forms. There isn't one way. Be true to yourself. Get your bag, okay? Get it. Do not let people stop you. One last thing I'm going to touch on today's video is letting people's opinions control you. How many of you guys are guilty of when there's a problem, you might call somebody up, be like, what do you think? And then based on what they say, that's how you act. That's how you react. Don't do it. Because you're always going to seek other people's opinions for validation. You need to really ask yourself, what do you truly think? How do you truly feel? And when you have that feeling, you know what to do. You know how to go about it. Now, it's perfectly okay to get other people's opinions, see how they think, you know, see different perspectives, because people think so differently. It's so great. I love getting other people's perspectives. But at the end of the day, I know that my final decision, it comes from me, because that's going to impact me. It's going to impact my life, not necessarily the people that I'm consulting with. So that's another thing. You want to really make sure that you are happy with whatever decision that you make. If you need to sleep on it, do it. That's my favorite line. Before I make really big decisions, I tell whoever, I'm going to sleep on it and I'll get back to you. Or I will sleep on something for a while. Back last fall, I made a really big decision. I slept on it. And after that, my mind was made up. There was no turning back. And I'm so happy that I did make that decision. And I want everybody to feel that sense of happiness that I felt at the time, to feel free, because I was truly going in the route that I wanted to go in, and nobody was going to control that. It was all me, and that felt really good. So I end this video today with a little motivation for you guys. I want you to always continue to believe in yourselves. Never stop dreaming, because dreams can truly come true, and I want all your dreams, all your ambitions and goals to come into fruition. I truly do. So if you would like more chit chat videos, be sure to comment down below. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, as well as click the notification bell, so that you can be up to date and notified each time I upload a brand new video here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.